Howdy, kids. Your Uncle Birch with another episode. Today, psychic defense and shielding. I was just watching a video over at Mystery School. Gave me the idea to do this video because I have so many videos I mean to do. I forget. I should write them all down at some point. But folks over at Mystery School give me a lot of plugs, and I've found that out because my viewers keep telling me so. But I haven't been able to thank them because you can't leave any comments on the webpage. But clearly they watch. I was just watching a video on Mystery School, a honey jar, and I saw a candle that I made in the video. I make thousands of candles, and the people that work here make candles as well, but I remember every one that I made out of those thousands. They're like my little children out there doing stuff in the world. I love when I see videos with my stuff in them. There's several videos out there where people bought tools for me and things, and they're in the video. I forget John's channel, but the guy that talked me into doing videos, he often has my stuff in his videos. But today, the shielding and psychic defense without stuff. We have plenty of stuff for psychic defense, for protection. You can always visit our website at sacredgrovesantacruz.com. It's mostly the things that we make on the website. We don't fill it with jewelry and a lot of other things. Probably will do that at some point, but haven't done that. So mostly what you see there at sacredgrovesantacruz.com is the things that we make: potions, lotions, brews, stews, that kind of thing. But you don't always have something on you, right? So you're going to need to shield all the time. You know, when you're going to sleep, it's when you're most vulnerable. Actually, when you've been asleep for a while, like 3 in the morning is the most vulnerable time. So for me, in addition to all the other ritual stuff that I do, I come up with different ideas. And one of the things that I do is the thing that I'll teach you now. First, over at Mystery School, they hit on what was it called? The fourfold breath. Great idea, great idea. It is important when you're trying to relax, and relaxation, concentration, and projection being the 3 keys of magic. So first, we need to relax. Hope that truck wasn't too loud. And one of the best keys for relaxing is rhythmic breathing, and he gives a great technique over at Mystery School, the fourfold breath. Inhale, hold it for 4 seconds. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold it for 4 seconds, release it, hold that release for 4 seconds, then repeat the process. And as he says, if you can't do 4 seconds, maybe you need to stop smoking or something. But if you can't do 4 seconds, you could do 2 seconds, 3 seconds, change that rule accordingly. But the rhythmic breathing is really important. So you're going to relax, and I want you to think about this while you're relaxing, while you're practicing your rhythmic breathing. Some people confuse the word ritual with religious rites. Our religious rites are rituals, but ritual really means more akin to the word habit. That's why we call the morning ritual, and often, morning rituals, getting coffee, checking the news, working out, whatever your morning routine is. Routine is ritual. And that idea kind of gets lost in the equation when we think of it as religious rite. But what it means there is that our religious rites are supposed to become habitual. So we repeat the processes so many times that they automatically take on their own rhythm. They automatically start happening. So you establish this process that I'm going to teach you, and you keep doing it, and then you're able to make it easier. So what we do, first we relaxed, and we speak the words, or shout them out in our minds, because maybe, we live with somebody, we don't want to wake them up. Shields up. Shields up. I borrow a lot of ideas from Star Trek. Shields up, we say. And When we say shields up, we visualize projecting our aura, pushing our aura out, changing the color of our aura. There may be many colors in our aura, but we want to visualize a shell on our aura of purple light, purplish, bluish light. Blue, I've seen blue done as well, but I like purple. Purple, and we fill the purple light with little gold flecks, sparkly flecks, almost like glitter floating around, or gold flakes floating around in our aura. We push that out, and we tell that aura, you're going to shield me from negativity sent from other sources. You're going to shield me from negativity sent from other sources. Now, you want to make that even better? I'll give you another one. Now, first of all, I'm not going to make it easy for you because in my tradition, we were taught that it is the seeking of knowledge that brings wisdom, not the giving of knowledge. So if you seek on my video channel, you'll find a video called Transforming Poverty. In the video Transforming Poverty, I give away a little transformation sigil that I came up with based on some of my mom, I call her Judith Dufresne's work. Transformation triangle. And in this video, I use this transformation triangle for transforming poverty into money. But it's a transformation triangle. It can be used for anything. It's the most devious thing to use in protective magic. Because if you ever actually get attacked and you're using the transformation work, your attacker feels it on the other end. You know, if it's a good attacker that knows their shit, you're going to feel the sucking feeling on the other end. Now, a good attacker, when the shield's up, will feel a reflecting beam. Some of the energy being sent out will come back at them. It's like their SWR is off, if you know what that means. Some of the reflected power coming back, and then they'll, an experienced practitioner will then have to find a way around your shields or through your shields, that kind of thing. But if you're doing transformation, you're accepting the energy, transforming it into positive energy for your own use. So you can use the transformation triangle to take all that negativity sent to you by your enemies and turn it into, I don't know, money, love, winning lottery tickets. Your enemies make you get stronger. It's guerrilla witchcraft. Feed off your enemies, if you have enemies. If not, maybe you should make some enemies. It's a great way to get free power, to get free energy from other people who are going to waste it and send it at you. So, if you've gone and you've seen that video and you've learned how to use that sigil, we can use that as part of our shields. We can project that sigil into our shields visually. We visualize that sigil surrounding our shield. And this will be our shield. We're going to do this every night. Shields up. Shields up. Shields up. We're going to project this thing. Shields up. Shields up. And if you do it enough, you've established a ritual. You've established something that's habitual. And then when you're, too drunk, or you just need to pass out for whatever reason, you just say, shields up. And then, the shields go up. Granted that you've done the original ritual, I guess. Granted that you've done that enough times, it becomes habitual. Then you can just say shields up when you need to, when you don't have that time to go through the visualization, relax, and project all that stuff. And if you are going to bed drunk, well, you're definitely vulnerable. So you definitely need to get your shields up. So you need to have some sort of practice. You could even program your subconscious to automatically put up your shields, but that's another class. I always recommend to my students, learn the basics, study magic, study, what's traditional in all the various traditions, and then rock your world, study some chaos magic. Because in chaos magic, they use all of the known magical principles, science fiction, fantasy. They get creative. They come up with other ideas using the standards of witchcraft, the standards of magic. And you start studying chaos magic, it trains you to get creative. The whole use of sigils in my practice is totally borrowed from chaos magic. Granted, I recognize that chaos magic borrowed that concept probably from Solomon in the first place, but that's the thing. Chaos magic is based on magical principles. They just have the ability to get way more creative than a Wiccan or even your average witch would be able to do. Phil Hines, one of my favorite authors on chaos magic, I always recommend his work, and he gets a lot of ideas from Star Trek too. So I'm going to have to answer the phone, so I'll leave you with those ideas for your Shields Up ritual. Plus a P.